Hi everyone, welcome to the Muster Drill. I'm Scott, and today we're going to talk about what the Carnival Mardi Gras saw on their way to Puerto Rico. Hi everyone, welcome back. So, the Carnival Mardi Gras, on its way to its first stop, which was San Juan, Puerto Rico, ran into a shipwreck. Around 10 p.m., the crew noticed a vessel in the water with just the bow sticking up over the surface of the ocean. And when they checked the charts, they didn't find that shipwreck was on any of the charts. So they immediately engaged search and rescue operations. It didn't take very long for the passengers on board to discover that something was going on with all of the searchlights and the abrupt movements of the ship. Shortly thereafter, John Held, on board for the inaugural maiden cruise, came on to the loudspeakers and informed everybody that they had found a shipwreck and that they were engaged in search and rescue activities. So the crew searched for about an hour or so in figure 8 patterns, which is a normal pattern for them to engage in search and rescue, and could not find any evidence of human life or any otherwise anybody who had been on the vessel. So after not being able to find somebody for more than an hour or so, they decided to give up on the search. Of course, the United States Coast Guard had been informed of the shipwreck and the situation, and the Mardi Gras continued on to Puerto Rico. So we haven't heard anything new about it. I've conducted some searches and couldn't find any new information on it. So if we do find out any information, we'll let you know. But it's something that they run into from time to time, but it's certainly not something that happens often. So I'm sure that was quite a shock. And what always amazes me is how you can find something like that in the super dark ocean, or even not in the ocean. When you're in one of these big ships, the bridge is really high up. I mean, it just seems to me like that would be so hard to spot. So there was no specific details on exactly who spotted it. I would assume they spotted it from the bridge, or some crew member spotted it from somewhere and reported it. But in any event, we'll keep you up to date. If we find out anything new, we'll bring you some more information about that. So moving on, the Bahamas, I think we reported this in our last video where we reported on Carnival's update in requiring PCR tests, but we reported that the government of the Bahamas has decided that they are now going to require those PCR tests as well, from anybody who's coming into the Bahamas for any reason, whether you're coming in to get on the adventure of the seas or you're coming in to just visit or be at a resort or whatever. They're going to require that PCR test. Sort of the same kind of scenario as everybody else. Adults 12 and older, or people 12 and older are going to require that, even if they're vaccinated. So it has to be done within 72 hours of arriving. So no specific information as to why that decision, but I mean, again, it's not hard to figure out that it's because of our dear old friend Delta. It's spreading rapidly, and I mean, I think the last report, it was 90% of the cases in the United States alone are now sequenced as Delta. So, and they expect the numbers to just be continuing to explode over the next month or so. So so the next thing we wanted to talk about today is Royal Caribbean announced that they will be extending the Anthem of the Seas UK Isles, or the United Kingdom Isles, British Isles tour or whatever, sailing season through October. And they did this, partly because the United Kingdom has decided to allow U.S. citizens to come in for tourism now. So Royal Caribbean will be extending that season for the Anthem of the Seas through October, and will be allowing or accepting U.S. citizens from September through October to board the ship, to fly in and board the ship and sail those British Isle sailings. So that's definitely unexpected, and Royal Caribbean's doing it just because they're, it seems to be going well, and they want to provide plenty of opportunity for the U.S. citizens to be able to take those itineraries now that the British government is going to allow U.S. citizens in. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and we really appreciate it, and we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. Please click that like button. Those likes will go a long way to helping the channel out. And we're really trying to reach a goal of 100 subscribers by the end of August, so we really would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you know every time we upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.